Hi Capricorn, how are you? You know, I was just realizing the other day, I get a lot of Capricorn views, but you guys, sometimes I think you're kind of quiet. Like you sit in the background and I'm like, there's so many views, but I don't get a lot of like Capricorn. Well, no, I'm glad I get too many emails from Libra right now. Anyways, but yeah, there's tons of you and I'm really grateful to come into your energy. I love it. I love it. I'm going to share a little secret with you, actually. One of my most favorite people in the whole world, who I had like one of the deepest connections with ever, was my grandfather. And he was a Capricorn. He was a tough cookie, man, but he was wrapped around my baby finger, like. But yeah, you know, being an Aries too, like I'm pretty hot and feisty. So, but we just had such a great bond. And I love Capricorn because I feel like you're like really true. Like if some relationship, you don't like it, they don't serve you. You don't put on a mask and pretend like, oh, you just tell them. I love it. I love that. I love that about Capricorn. Oh, a monarch butterfly just flew by the window. That's so cute. Anyway, so let's get into this. So this reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising in Venus. 4th week of July, whenever you happen to get the video too. Like if you get it 4th week of August, you found it in your feed and you clicked on it, then it's time for you. That's the time. Now. So now. Because, you know, time is not linear. Energy is immutable, extremely immutable. And yeah, so this is like your tarot oracle, magical intuitive message from Spirit by me, Cindy. And it's taking a turn. So hopefully not a turn for the worst. It's just taking a turn. So yesterday I got a really strong message not to pick up the cards that I've been using. They're feeling overworked. Those messages are overdone. We need to go on with different messages. And the message that I got was to pick up a lot of these deeper spiritual, I don't know if that's a message for someone, cards. So we actually have 3 oracle decks, only 1 tarot deck. And this reading today is a deeper exploration of your spirit. So that's what this is going to be today, Capricorn. And so I've already done Scorpio and Sagittarius. And you all have a song today. And it is the same song, but there's different elements in the song that seem to resonate for me for the signs. So the song that you all have, that Capricorn also has, is Lately I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier when the morning comes. Oh yeah, you know that song. So there's a part in that song, I want to raise your spirit. That's the part for you guys. There's a deeper part of you or connections that you have with spirit guides that want to raise your spirit. That's the part of the song that pertains to you that's coming to me right now. I want to raise your spirit. And I want you to be happier. And that's the message that came through for Scorpio, Sagittarius, and now you. But they had different parts. They didn't get the I want to raise your spirit part. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? So we're going to start shuffling. And actually, it's funny. So I've had a few people ask me about this deck. So this deck is... Isn't that funny? Somebody obviously needs this message because I just showed you this and I've been shuffling and it ended up there again. Okay, this is called Return of Spirit, this deck. It's beautiful. Cheryl Harnish, I believe is her name, created this deck. She also has a YouTube channel that I love. She only releases like a video once a month or something. Oh, she's great. Her voice is like butter. Her fingers with the cards are like butter. And her messages, she made this deck. She has another deck too. She's amazing. So anyways, in case anyone wants, because I've had to type that response in a lot lately. So what does Spirit want to say, to Capricorn today? Caretaker. This is an interesting card. This is very different. was going to say, this is very different from the other 2 signs that I've done already today. This is all about that wanting to raise your spirit. Literally, I'm getting the message that the spirit within you is the caretaker to this experience that you have as a person. And it needs to be risen again. It needs to, you need to push aside some of the stuff that's, you know, up in here, that's stopping this deeper spiritual side of you from blossoming and blooming and having your full abundance. I'm going to see if I can get any other cards out to go with that. Oh, well, we got 2. Wow. Ooh, there's a big journey going on here for some of you. This is really interesting. I've never pulled that out. Holy macaroni. Some of you have a bit, wow, this is, okay. I want to raise your spirit. You guys need to do this. You're part of something bigger here. Really big. Well, we all are. Don't tell the other signs you got the Starseed card. Holy cow, they're going to be jealous. Like, you guys are literally here to do something for other people and for the planet. Use your intuition. That's the other card you got. You've got to make that. Wow. Oh my gosh. You guys are caretakers. Oh, I didn't see this coming. I did not see this coming at all. Wow. Okay. I'm very honored to be here with you right now. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. All right. Deep breaths. I don't want to get anything wrong. Intuition. Use your intuition. You have messages within yourself. There's something you know you should be doing and you haven't done it yet. With your life, with your feelings. There's something very deep here. Wow. Caretakers, Starseed. A Starseed caretaker. I'm not familiar with that. I know someone's going to look it up or somebody already knows about it because they are it maybe, and they knew that though. It's waking up in you. It's surfacing. Hello. Wow. I am so honored to be the person to present this message to you guys right now. Holy cow. I didn't know where to go now. I don't know what to do. This is like really deep. The dog is like sound asleep. It doesn't even faze her. Okay. We're going to the Shaman Oracle deck. Oh, that's so funny. So this was on the bottom of Sagittarius Vision Quest. Or no, actually it was the card they pulled out, but it's on your bottom as I start to shuffle. Vision Quest. Division Quest. So keep that in mind too. Okay. All right. Let's keep this going. I can't believe you're getting these cards like that. Starseed Caretaker. Surfacing Intuition. Oh, the whole pile just flew out. Okay, Spirit, you're going to have to keep the messages simple and precise for me. I know you have maybe a lot to say right now, but let's just, you know, if we keep it simple, I can give you the messages accurately. But if 20 cards come out, okay. Oh, shit. Oh my gosh. Ow. 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 There's a lot of cards. And I hurt myself bending over. I scraped my elbow. And I really think that was Spirit saying, you're reading them. We don't care if you think it's too many. You're picking them up and you're reading them. Okay. Ooh. Okay. First, child. It's time to wake up. Start living life. The message I'm getting right here is start living life like a child again. Who was it? Who were you when you got here? That's who you're supposed to be. Who were you when you got here? Now, what sort of things did adults and other people tell you you shouldn't do that or you shouldn't be that way? That'll never get you anywhere. You know, all those things that started to change who you were when you got here. Now, this child energy is amazing. And it's also because if you can harness that again, who you were when you got here, but without that naiveness that a child has. You've worked through that now. That's the first step. Who were you when you got here? This is amazing. I can hardly wait to see the comments. Wow. Luminous Warrior. I'm getting like a headache right now. I just feel like there's so much coming through right now. Holy cow. and the flow. Just almost controlling the energy cycle. And flowing towards what your goal is, what your intention is, what your reason for being is. Flow towards that again. Wow, this is going pretty. I think about like some of the readings lately. I know, wow. This Capricorn one is by far the most intriguing that I think I've ever done. And now you have the upper world card. What is really quite interesting about that is that Scorpio had the lower world card. And that is very much Scorpio energy. There's nothing wrong with lower world energy. It's really important in terms of growth and development. It's kind of the heavy shit that, you know, pushes us through stuff. But you guys are upper world energy. So you're that energy that gives people the wings to fly after they've been through that lower world energy. The wings to fly again and be that angelic spirit. No, this is real. Like, I can't, like, the cards that are coming out just continue to confirm this starseed surfacing caretaker. The arrow. This is like you actually have an ability that you are not utilizing. And it is literally like to take and do whatever you want to do. But it's got to be from that deeper part of yourself, okay? It's got to be who you were when you got here. Before planet Earth, all the people on it in the society that you were in, started changing those concepts for you. Because those were pure concepts. Those were spirit-based concepts. All right, then, let's go to the tarot. I don't even know if the tarot has got enough in here to confirm any, or not even confirm. I've been leaving these open with these cards and just letting spirit speak. Just letting spirit speak. So I'm not even actually asking about any of these cards. I just want to see what spirit brings out. Spirit is in charge of this reading. I'm just here to shuffle and be a conduit. All right, spirit. The platform is yours. Whatever you want to say right now. To those that have come to this video, I'm not even going to say, like, if you're a cross watcher, I don't care who you are. If you've come to this video, this message is for you. Okay? So pay attention. I might even watch it just so I can say, oh, the message is for me. I don't think I'm a caretaker. I don't even know what that is, but wow. What does the Two of Cups mean, right? It's divine union. Divine union of what? I know some of you that have maybe come to this video like, is my twin flame coming towards me? Or, you know, no, that's not what we're talking about right now. This is like a divine connection that you have with deep, deep spiritual existence. Like, this is just a confirmation. The only thing that exists in this universe is love. The only thing that anything tangible or anything that can last is created through is love. When you came here as a child, you just loved anything and everything unconditionally until you started to experience pain, until you started to experience disappointment, regret. This is like you are a luminous warrior. But don't go into the world with, you know, with an axe and a gun. Like with that sort of, I'm a warrior. No, 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 no. You need to be spreading this love. This love within you. This is Starseed. This is surfacing in you. Wow. Just keep going. Let's see. All right, Spirit, you have the platform. This is... Oh, wow. My gosh, I can't even. It's just... I don't even know what to call this video. I need to stretch. I know the channel is called what the hell is my channel called? Awakening to Spirit, but this is just this isn't kind of, there's so much energy coming through me right now. It's a little painful. I need to do some yoga. feel like there's words to explain. You look at the image. Look at the image, my Starseed friends, okay? Just, I'm not even going to shuffle anymore. Like, I don't know what to clarify. The priestess, the high priestess. This is just cray-cray. This is cray-cray. Okay, okay, get it together, Cindy. Get it together. I'm taking out the high priestess here. I'm just taking it out. I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to ask a question, okay? I'm going to ask a question. You know, if spirit doesn't like me doing that, then nothing's going to come out. I've had it happen. They're just like, no, no. Okay. Well, look what happens when I just give the platform to spirit. Like, the cards that come out is just, you interpret it as you will, is the message that I'm getting with this, because this is very deep. Like, this is, depends how far you go into this starseed belief. And you know, this is probably one of the last signs I thought I would ever get a reading like this for. You know, you would think it would be like Pisces, maybe even Cancer or Aries, because they would be like, oh yeah, that's us, man, that's us. But Capricorn, wow. There's a reason you're getting this. Okay, some of you Capricorns are going to be, maybe, I'm getting this message, you're going to be like, oh, that's just bullshit, this stuff, man. You know, I used to think that sometimes, and then I would waver back and forth on it. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Does this not feel, like, look at this card. And this deck, this is an amazing deck. So this is the, just that child energy again. Who were you? You have to recognize that and then be that again. But this deck, so this deck is the Tarot of Dreams, and it is a very deep deck. There's a Tree of Life in this deck, a Tree of Life card. There are Palace cards for, you know, beyond the kings. There's Palace cards. There's all sorts of Hebrew symbols in this, and I haven't even learned that. Like, I'm good with some of the planetary energies, the Zodiacs, of course, I've got that, but there's so much that goes on in these cards. Like, whoever created that, well, someone created this. It's on the box. I don't have it with me. Whoever created this deck was very versed and knew a lot about like spiritual energy on this earth and where it comes from. This is like a gateway. This is like a gateway. There's no judgment card anywhere near this. This is like a gateway with like this ancestral alien energy almost that's at this gate, and these souls are being lifted, woken up into what it is they should be doing. Like, fudge. Okay, yeah, I was gonna ask a question. What do you want Capricorn to do? Like, what do you want them to do? I know you want them to remember who they were as a child. Base stuff on love. Wake up. Intuition. Okay, we're getting like all of that, right? Because it's surfacing. It's surfacing for some of you. Is there a specific thing that you would like to tell Capricorn in terms of what to do? Or they're just going to know maybe. You're just going to know. Everyone's got a little bit of a different assignment. What do you want Capricorn to do? I can tell them that. Okay. 8 of Cups. So the story with this card for me is looking at your cups. So your deep feelings. How do you really connect with that? What did you want when you were a kid? What was it? Who were you? What drove you? What was life about? Okay. What were those deep feelings, those deep desires? How are those cups filled? There's 8 cups here. I feel like this is sort of an 8-step process is what I'm getting for you. This is an 8-step process. I feel like for most of you, you're starting on step 1. For some of you, you're about to go to the second step, right? Because this is surfacing. This is surfacing. I just have to... So the card below surfacing is frequency shift. Feel it. It's happening. And it's happening for you specifically for something that you need to be doing. Whatever's in these cups. So you're changing your energy. You're changing your focus. You're changing your vibration. And by remembering who you were as that child, not the goals that you want right now as this adult human being that you're being, that is just temporary. It is so temporary. You've always been a spirit, a soul. You will always be a spirit and a soul. But right now, you are experiencing a 3D existence for a reason, okay? And once you have those cups lined up, once you sit down, just even sit down and write it out. What do I want to put in those cups? What is fulfilling to put into those cups for me, okay? It can be all sorts of wonderful, crazy stuff because it's a child, right? It's creative energy, the child. Start taking the steps to start filling those cups. You need to fill your cups so that you can go on this journey and be this light, this high priestess judgment, 2 of cups, starseed, luminous warrior, right? Now I'm really looking at the word luminous, like it's the light, the warrior who spreads the light with love. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay. Fairy deck. Old fairies. Fairies are full of mischief. Fairies have been here a very long time. I never got a fairy card out so fast before. They don't even want me to explain who they are. So this card is called the Friends. So this fairy energy is, it's like the child energy. You know, it's like your bosom buddy, your best friend. You play at the park with these guys all day. This guy, you just like so much fun. You guys are imagining all the time. But where does your imagination come from? It comes from deep intuition. As a child, it comes from knowing things that you're just born knowing. And then that can start to fade over time. So there's connections. There's someone. I'm getting the message that there's someone that you know, that you're connected with, who's here on this journey with you. And the 2 of you are about to embark. It's time to get ready. Save the world. Shine your light, right? In a playful way, in a childlike way, the way you wanted to as a child. That's something else. Lies of the shadows. This is on the bottom of the deck, number 44. Lice of the shadows. Lease of the shadows. Look at it. It feels like Starseed, doesn't it? The way it's just catapulting it through the darkness with this light, this glow that's coming from it. What was it? I want to raise your spirit. That was the beginning song, right? I want you to be happier. I want to raise your spirit. This is so freaking deep. I cannot believe I am ending my zodiacs with this reading. How are we ever going to do another Capricorn reading after this? I don't even know. How are we going to do it, Lily? The dog, she is sound asleep. I don't know, can I move this? There, she's like passed out. Like, oh, this is too much for me. I just can't do that, Mommy. I think it's her lunchtime anyways. Well, thanks. Thanks for letting me come in. I am just going to be watching the comments in this like cray-cray. Wow. Oh, I just got the message. Now I know why I've had so many Capricorn come into my videos. You've been drawn almost in a sense. Spirit has been drawing you in so that we could get this message. And remember what I said. If for whatever reason you clicked on this video and you're not a Capricorn and you're watching this, this message is for you. This message was for you. So thanks. Go off and be a starseed now, and we'll see you next week if you're not too busy. Thanks. Bye.